Hey, welcome to Mustache Man. This is my channel where I'm going to try new things, learn things, and do stuff I'm not trained to do. Should probably have no business doing, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway and see if I can pull it off. So subscribe and you'll see more and more videos as I put them out of me trying different jobs, trying new things, and hopefully not messing up too bad. Thanks. This is my Maytag dryer. It has been squeaking quite a lot when you initially start it up. Eventually the squeak will go away, but I'm worried that the rollers or the belt are going to be worn out and not working very well. So we're going to open this up and replace those today. I ordered a repair kit on Amazon, and I need to take off this back panel right here, the top section, and the front. Shifted it out, and I have all these screws I need to remove from the dryer. The 1/4-inch screws.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's see if that's done the job. Perfect. Get some multi-surface cleaner in there. You're going to need a little bit of space to get the drum out of here. Okay. I'm going to take the lint trap out, which has not been cleaned by the last person that used it. We're going to remove the top. So we're actually going to pull it towards us. Okay. And that's going to lift it up. Okay. T20. Just right. So we're going to loosen these two bolts off with a T20 fit. Oh geez. Although it's supposed to come out. So I totally messed up on this part, pulling the connector apart. I don't know if it was loose to begin with, but it really didn't want to separate. So I'm having to try and repair the pin connectors right now. There we go. Did I just mess this up? I'm just putting the wires back in the pins. Disconnected. Some screws around here. We have 2 right here where the lint trap is, which is going to be in the way. So what we can do, we can remove the door right here and here, so we have access to it. That we had to remove to get this up and around it. And we can just put those screws back in when we get around to it. Door's off. So we're going to undo the lint trap screws right there first. Let's see. There we are. So you just have to get your screwdriver in on top, push it down and pull back. It's just caked in lint. Oh my goodness. It can't be good for anything down here. But we're going to remove the lint cover first. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There it is. Look at that. We have money in there. We have a lot of lint. This is what causes fires right here. The belt is right here on the side, right here. We're just going to push that up as we get it out. Okay. And that's the drum removed. Now what we want to do is we want to check this other belt. Our old belt looks like it's in good condition. However, if we can use a new one, we want to. So So we have to measure it. We can't just presume. They're exactly the same size. Just step. That one's moving pretty well, but those need to get replaced as well. Right here is a 3/8 bolt. And came right off. So just hooked it through that hole right here. And now I'm going to put it back on. There's a little lever there, and then that's where our bolt goes back on right there. You can see the line where the belt used to be, so we're just going to put it right where that used to be. So our spring is attached right here. What we're going to do right now, we're going to put the spring back through this hole. We're going to get our nut, put it where our hole is. And that's all it is. I'm going to remove this. Right now there's a little triangle. We'll get that off. Pull that off. Clean up. Then we need this back one off right here. There it is. Get all this hair off it. We need our two new little triangles. It is fiddly. Just when I think I've got it, I don't got it. There's this one to do. I like this kit. It actually gave me an extra tensioner wheel. It gave me extra triangles right here. It gave me some other bushings and things. So $25 on Amazon for this kit, and it's going to do the job really well. So, did a little cleanup with the vacuum. Looking a lot better. There's one of our rollers, another roller. Our tensioner is back on. I put the belt back around the drum to begin with, in the middle. Get it slide it in. Once I put the roller back on its lip at the back here, the drum, that's how that goes. And then bring this back under to serpentine the tensioner. Alright, let's see. Tensioner is on. That's on, out of the way. Looks like it's going to turn the motor. Perfect. I'm going to rotate it. Looks like it's all working. We had this on first. Okay. This goes underneath it again, just to kind of sit that drum on it. I'm going to plug it back in right here. Only goes one way. That flat side. Whoop. Tried to get me. Next, we have the bottom section right here. So this goes through two holes right here. One right there, one right there. that just sits down and then comes up. Okay, and that'll go onto the surround. Alright, this is one of our next pieces right here. Okay, 3/8 anymore, we're totally done with that. We're going to go I'm going to go loose so I can get this next one in the right spot. Tight. I want to make sure that these are going to sit on there. Awesome. And then there is another part to this. We do have the springs. Okay, so the springs go into the back of each of those hinges right here. So these springs actually go into a little hole down here and then into the back of the hinge itself for the spring, and that's going to keep the spring of the door up and closed. So we can actually put our top screws back on now. What we need to do down here still is we need to put the housing cover back on before we seal it up. So we want to get it, put it in, and then we want to line it up. Well, thank you for doing that with me. That was a little bit tricky. I had to figure out how to get that bottom panel off. It's just a couple of springs. And then making sure that that serpentine goes around the right way. On the drum, the belt comes around. It comes around this pulley, this tensioner arm, up and then over the motor and then around the drum. And that's how it creates the tension to make sure that the drum can spin. So we got that done, we got it cleaned up, we got the vent put back together on there, it's plugged back in. Make sure you subscribe, click on that button, like this video, and let's get a following and I'll repair some more stuff.